Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Nick here, and today I really want to talk to you guys about two articles on XRP that got released today that are actually very, very crazy to actually even think about. So, first off, there's been a lot of conspiracy around this article itself, which is the SEC enforcement chief Alex O resigns days after taking the job. This is actually kind of crazy just because her abrupt resignation is a major setback for Gary Gensler. O cites issues arising from previous work in private practice. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's new enforcement chief abruptly resigned Wednesday, citing a compliance in a case from her prior legal career, an early and significant setback in Chairman Gary Gensler's tenure running the Wall Street regulator. Alex O's surprise move, announced just a week after she got the job, means Gensler won't have his preferred pick leading what's arguably the agency's most important division. Melissa Hodgman, who was previously serving as acting director of the enforcement division, will return to that role, the SEC said in a statement. A development arose this week in one of the cases on which I worked while still in private law practice. The first Asian American woman to head the enforcement division, said in an emailed resignation to Gensler that was reviewed by Bloomberg. I have reached a conclusion that I cannot address this development without it becoming an unwelcome distraction. Before joining the SEC, O was a partner at Paul Wise, Rifkind, Wharton, and Garrison, where her corporate clients included ExxonMobil Corp. In that role, she was defending the oil company against 2-decade-old allegations that it supported killings and tortures in Indonesia. Court documents show her conduct during the litigation was called into question this week by U.S. District Court judge overseeing the case. On April 26, Judge Royce Lamberth ordered O to demonstrate why she shouldn't be sanctioned for alleging that her opposing counsel was agitated, disrespectful, and unhinged during a disposition without providing evidence. The enforcement chief is one of the most distinguished jobs at the SEC, with the director leading a group of 1,300 officials who investigate violations of securities laws and sanction individuals and firms for misconduct. Former heads of the division have gone on to be the top lawyers at global banking giants, including J.P. Morgan Chase & Co., Morgan Stanley, and Deutsche Bank AG. While O's departure represents a headache for Gensler, left-leaning advocacy groups seized on it to push him to appoint someone with fewer ties to firms the SEC regulates. The practice of the agency hiring corporate defense attorneys have long been a sticking point with progressive lawmakers, including Elizabeth Warren, the Massachusetts senator, and vocal financial industry critic. The SEC has failed the American people by repeatedly selecting Wall Street defense lawyers as directors of enforcement. Dennis Keller, president and chief executive officer of Better Markets, said in a statement, "The O's resignation is an opportunity to break the SEC's corrupting practice of hiring Wall Street defense lawyers," the group said. And honestly, if we really look into this, it's kind of crazy that this is happening just at the real important part of the SEC case, where they are into the discovery phase of the case. And it's kind of just, this is really, I would say it's a very, very bad point for the SEC to be at, where they do lose somebody so important to this case that probably has been doing the research on this case for so long. And I think that that's probably the main reason behind her leaving, is because she really wants to protect her overall reputation, and I don't think that she wants to really lose this case, because I think that this case is going to go down in history as one of the most incredible cases that we've ever seen in like the financial and SEC aspects. So yeah, I think that maybe she's trying to save face for herself. That's my idea about it. But I also really want to talk to you guys a little bit about this article. So, Ripple will go public after SEC lawsuit, SBI CEO believes. So, I mean, if this is actually something that's going to happen, because this came out today, but if this actually happens, this will be massive. So let's kind of deep dive into this. So during an earnings presentation call, Yoshitaka Kitao, the CEO of Japanese financial giant SBI Group, and I don't know if I said his name right or wrong. I apologize if I said it wrong. Said that Ripple would go public, adding that co-founder Chris Larsen wants the company to move in such a direction. After the current lawsuit, Ripple will go public. Chris wants to do that. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse claimed that his company would be on the leading side of the IPO boom back in Davos in January 2020. In the next 12 months, you'll see IPOs in the crypto/blockchain space. We've already seen it with Coinbase. It's kind of like a failure of a IPO listing because I think that they really kind of offload it onto the average investor, but nonetheless, we'll not talk about that. We're not going to be the first and we're not going to be the last, but I expect us to be on the leading side. It's a natural evolution for our company. These plans, however, have likely been shelved. While the shares of crypto exchange Coinbase are already trading on NASDAQ, Ripple is currently embroiled in a nasty legal fight with the SEC. SBI Group, Ripple's largest outside shareholder, has long been a strong supporter of XRP, which is treated as a crypto asset in Japan. As reported by U.Today, its shareholder can receive as a benefit for the second consecutive year. Back in December, Kateo also, I don't know if that's... Back in December, Kateo also opined that Ripple's legal predicament in the U.S. wouldn't have any major impact on its business dealings globally. Then we also have, this is kind of like a related article, basically just Garlinghouse kind of feeling really good overall. And I really want to talk to you guys about April 30th. Basically, there's going to be another telephonic conference, and I think that that's where we're going to really see some really good news come out overall for this lawsuit. And I think like that's just pretty much only the beginning. I think, in my opinion, and of course it's an opinion because anything could happen. In my opinion, I think, Ripple has this case, already down. I think that there's a way that the SEC could win, but for the most part, I'm really betting on Ripple winning this. Their legal team has been incredible. Garlinghouse and Larsen have been incredible as well. Partnerships are still continuing to happen. XRP is doing incredible things. Price action has ensued. I think a lot of people are kind of just, realizing, hey, this entire lawsuit has just been just a terrible game of just really keeping the average investor broke, ultimately. I mean, of course, that's a conspiracy of, hey, does the government really want you to make any money? But of course, I think that this is such a terrible way of going about, saying to a company, hey, what you've been doing is illegal. When realistically, the SEC has tried to save face multiple times by calling it a currency. Now, of course, I do want to talk about the idea that, I think that we are going to, march into a digital age in terms of, overall financial, situations where we are using a digital currency instead of, paper cash. But do I believe that Ripple will be the key to that? I don't think so. I think that Ripple will be a small piece of the pie. I think that they're going to be the bridge asset for CBDCs, and I think that's going to be massive overall for XRP and Ripple's price point, as well as the XRP ledger, implementing Flare onto the network. And I think Flare itself, if it could get Ethereum to be an F asset, then the price will just skyrocket in terms of Flare. And if you were holding XRP before December 12th and on December 12th when the snapshot was taken, then you're going to get Flare for free for a 1-to-1. So whatever you were holding in XRP at the time of the snapshot, you're getting Flare. We already know this. If you guys are already into XRP and have been watching it for a while, you probably already know that this is happening. But for the most part, I think that this lawsuit is good. I know that that's a terrible thing to say, especially if I am a XRP holder myself. But for the most part, I think that this lawsuit is kind of speeding up the process in which Ripple does get clarity. I think it also speeds up the process of cryptocurrency itself getting clarity, as well as really pushing it to a mass adoption point of, individuals knowing what cryptocurrency is. And especially, I think Doge kind of really put us in the mainstream light where, we had Mark Cuban talking about it on, national television. We had all these influencers jumping on it. Now, of course, I hate Dogecoin. I will never invest in it. But hey, if you guys are making money, that's awesome. I love it. Like I said, profit is profit at the end of the day. So But with that being said, I think that we are marching into a digital age, and I think XRP is a big key. I think that this lawsuit is going to be gone before you guys know it. I know it's been 4 months that we've been waiting for, things to happen, but it's been a short 4 months, almost 5 months now, and it's been incredible. XRP rose up over $1.40 in less than a week. And now we are consolidating a little bit. You really got to look at the idea that things don't go up forever. They do have to go up, pull back, and then it's just healthy for the next run up. And I think that the next run up is going to be massive. If you guys watched my last video on it, you guys would know that where I see it going is to the all-time high, going into price discovery. And yeah, I think that this is going to be a major year for XRP, especially for those people who hate on it. I think that it's going to be a surprise to those people as well. But with that being said, guys, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, especially all you guys in the XRP community. I think that we are holding something massive. I think that if you guys don't know what you guys hold, definitely watch my past videos on me doing some extensive research on the project. And if you guys don't want to watch those videos, that's totally fine. Just do some research of yourself and really know what you guys hold, because that's the key to success in here is knowing what you hold. Because if you don't know what you hold and you see the price plummeting, you're going to jump out. It's just emotions. But patience is key here, and I think that we are marching into a destiny of success in terms of making some real money. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, leave a like, subscribe if you guys want. Definitely turn notifications on if you guys do subscribe, because hey, I'm going to be uploading a lot more. I'm going to be a lot more active because hey, I have some time to to myself, and I think that it's the best time to really show you guys some of these articles that are coming out, some of the news that's coming out, and I think it's just incredible right now to be in crypto. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you in a new video, and yeah, peace out, guys.